I began this series of 3-minute stories without giving myself a proper introduction. My name is Skywalker Payne Storyteller, and I've been telling stories for over 20 years, actually much longer than that, if we go all the way back to my childhood. And actually, we're going to start there with the story today. In fact, all stories of this week are going to give you a little bit of an idea about who Skywalker Storyteller is. And we begin where we all begin, with her birth. Now, Skywalker Payne is an only child, but she has 7 brothers and sisters. Now, how did that happen? Well, she is the only child of the union of her father and mother, and she comes from a line of strong women. On her mother's side was Anne Glenn, grandmama. And this is my mother, Anne Elizabeth Glenn, she was then. And Anne Elizabeth Glenn went off when she graduated from college to live in Reno, Nevada in the late 1940s. She had inherited some money from her father, who had been in the service. So she went off for a great adventure to the West. And she found a group of black women who had a social club. And one day, they gathered for a photo session. Now, you can see who the cutest woman is there. Of course, Anne Elizabeth Glenn. And the photos were made by a very striking young man named Tommy Walker. Now, you can hear the story of their interest in the video, The Ballad of Mama Queen and Her Darling Daughter. So they ended up, Tommy moved to Reno and opened this restaurant. And Anne worked in the restaurant with him. And they had fun together, took pictures, climbing trees, and doing those other things that 2 people do, so that it ended up with Anne holding this little girl. And yes, that was me. And that is how I came to be the only child of Anne Elizabeth Glenn and Tommy Walker. So come back again on Thursday for another 3-minute story about Skywalker Payne Storyteller. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thank you.